You ain't got earthquake.
Quiet on the motherfucking set. Thanks, friends. CWTFB Radio, episode 229.
It's CWTFB Radio, man. I'm Charlie Machine. Tonight, we got a special guest host in the building. Y'all know her. Y'all love her. Nicole, Nic, the Grease Fury, the Silver, in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Gunshots.
Thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Cash couldn't be here, but
yeah,
we gonna still get it started smooth.
we gonna still pray for the parlay.
We gonna pray for the parlay.
Yeah.
If you pray,
Shirts on sale. Hit up Cash.
as he say, pray for the parlay. But let's get it started, man. Summertime madness. We here.
Hey.
I know y'all know this one. Let me get a hand clap. Come on. We in the Garage Media Center. However do you want us, we here every motherfucking week. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. Come on. Wow. You know, we had to turn it up. We had to turn it up for all the niggas who was, riding BMXs and mongooses. This shit dropped. You know what I'm saying? We was going to the motherfucking ice cream truck. Getting that big eye motherfucking stick.
Yeah. My ice cream truck had bass. 'Cause I live in Brockton.
My niggas was driving the ice cream truck when it was like 17.
With subs in the back.
It's different. It's different in Mattapan.
Let's go.
Come on, Nicole. Let's go.
I wish I knew the word. I'm just not good at that.
It's all
I
right.
could dance.
Change the game. Come on. We changing the game over here, man.
Oh.
I know y'all know this one.
Oh.
I know y'all know this one.
Oh, I'm excited.
Huh?
Bomba clot.
Wow. Hey.
Hey. Let's go.
Come on. Hey. What y'all know about that Rex in effect?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Went up on
Just shake your rump.
I was just shaking my rump.
Yeah, that's what you doing tonight?
That's how I was going.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Hey. Baby, 1, 2. And rump shake up. Yo, we got love in the building tonight, man. Shout out my man Corn, get it on.
Corn, get it on.
Whatever team you on, you need a nigga like Corn. You heard?
Facts.
On that dogs. My man Dog for Press behind the lens. My man Bookie in here, man.
Shot by vision.
Yeah,
Hey.
man. Come on. What we doing right now? You know what we do? Every motherfucking week. We go to battle with this shit, you heard?
Oh, I see what you're doing,
I
DJ.
don't do this shit just to do it. I want to remind niggas
Let's go.
that you are not like us, and you will never be like us. You
That's
understand
fucking
me?
right.
Let's go. You can hate me
No.
Cause I can't stop now.
Can't.
Let's go, Nicole.
You can hate.
Let's go, Greek.
now.
Hey,
Stop calling me that.
die, motherfucker, die. You don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Pow pow.
Look, don't hate me, hate the money I see. Clothes that I buy, ice that I wear, clothes that I try, close your eyes, pushing me rolling 6s. Oh, this verse was so hard. Where was you at when you heard this verse for the first time? Leave it in the comments. commentators watching my paper. Most of the best is in the essence of this rap shit. Then I stay at 4. Come on, man. You on the big screen.
Hey, that's fucking right. Shout out Aunt Thomas. Shout out Sniper Cat.
Thomas.
We was there. Roxbury.
First nigga to bring 2 BMAs back to the Sound Lab, but you still want to
Here.
be my
Here.
cat.
Here.
Nigga, let's go. Let's go. We're going to turn it up, man. All right. We're going to get it started.
What we got?
We're going to get it started, man.
Okay.
We all know this one.
Oh.
Man, Clark. When you fall in love with this song, man.
In the Philippines.
What song is this?
This might be when the Neptunes.
We might just be old
everybody.
niggas.
Come on.
I think I've heard it.
Are you too young?
Oh my God, we're just old niggas.
I think I've heard
That's crazy.
Yo, this shit
But you know
goes
what?
hard.
What I like about this record, the new school took this. Run laps around the English Channel. Neptunes, I got a cocker spaniel.
If you was a dancer, you knew this song. Oh my God.
Shout out NORE. My man Drink Champs. I mean, I am the Boston Drink Champ. You understand me? But if that ain't clear, but that ain't fair. Yo, we out in Vegas. It's for the ladies. Rico Nasty. Come on.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Let's go. Yeah. CWTFB Radio, episode 229. We in the Garage Media Center at the Sound Lab.
Shout out Sound Lab.
I am Charlie Machine. This is Nic Fury by my side, Nicole and Silver. Come on. And we're here for y'all, man. What? Nigga, what? C-Dub, nigga, what? For the ladies, say out. Come on, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Okay. DJ Charlie
Come on,
Machine.
man. DJ Machine in the building,
DJ
man. You already know what the
Machine.
fuck time it is, man. Episode 229, man. We love y'all. We in the Garage Media Center.
Yeah.
Nicole, what's up, baby?
I'm good. Hi.
How's everything?
Everything's great.
Yeah?
Everything's wonderful.
I'm glad.
You know, it's my birthday week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You acting up this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long time since I had some free time. So I made a whole agenda because at my big ass age, it's hard to get all of my friends together.
Right.
So I had a whole agenda.
Right.
From Wednesday to Sunday. My birthday's Saturday.
Okay.
Cash App me Saturday. You know. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So far so good. It's been active. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was you at tonight?
Yeah.
You was late. You was
So
holding us up.
I wasn't late. I let y'all know when I was gonna show
Yeah,
up.
that's what's up.
So what I did was I set up the show because when you see the caption for this, you're gonna see my name is shot by. And then we
Shout
should
out
also
Nicole.
start putting Boogie in there because
Shout out Nicole. Shout out Boogie.
he be setting up and then I like break down.
Okay.
I set up the cameras, but he be setting the lighting and stuff up.
We'll talk to the editor. We'll get y'all some credit.
Yeah, you know, no. Set up, yeah, get that credit in there. Yeah. So
You see how
I did
niggas'
that.
true feelings come out when they on the couch? It's crazy.
Oh, I always gotta shout my niggas out.
Niggas ain't never said this shit
I
before.
gotta
nigga.
shout my
Like, this is the
niggas
first time
out.
I'm hearing
And
this
as I
shit,
look
nigga.
into the camera,
Like,
I see him past the camera.
Oh,
So, you know, I just gotta say it.
Come on.
But anyways, so yeah. Came here, set up, and then I went out to Sounds of the Summer. Shout out Sound of the Summer. They just came back this year at
Okay.
Mojitos in Randolph.
Shout out Mojitos, man. Shout out my guys over there. You heard? That's
yeah,
gang.
it
That's
was
love.
lit.
That's
It was
family.
fun. Yeah,
You heard?
DJ H was out there doing his thing. A couple more
over
DJs.
that.
Yeah, Mez was out there.
Shout out Mez.
But I had to leave right before Mez got on so I could be here for
You
C-Dub.
left before Mez?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's like one of my favorites, but you
That's
know.
my guy for real.
Yes, love Mez.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Okay. And then you, all right, so you been having fun, man. So Last time you was here,
Yeah.
who was we talking to last time? You was
Timar. We talked to Timar.
Yes. That was dope. That was a good episode, man.
I was very
so
excited.
you only come on the show for Haitian people.
You know, ever since I was little, I've been fucking with Haitians. I'm from Brockton.
Yeah.
So it's either
That makes
Haitian or
sense.
Cape Verdean. I'm already Cape Verdean, so I mean,
some type of Creole.
you know,
Yeah. All right.
some type of Creole.
All right.
But yeah, shout out to my Haitians. I'll show
Yeah.
up for anybody else too.
Shout out to the Z's, big ZZ, man. You heard?
Yeah.
On Dead Dogs, man. But anything else that happened within this last week, you know what I mean, in the world that you want to chat about before we...
We had Testing Lab All-Star Show.
Oh, Testing Lab All-Stars, yup.
Yes, that was fire. We had a really good show.
That was fire.
It was dope to see like all of the really good artists that have come through Testing Lab, like come there with their fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really nice to see everybody got some like a fan base going on and shit. Everyone was having a good time.
Right.
Chizz Capo did his thing. Isha did her thing as always.
One Shot Ace killed that shit.
Yes. Yo.
Dead Dogs.
So I had to do the door.
Yeah.
Someone comes up to me, hands me some money, and I'm like, okay. And he goes, "This is for One Shot Ace and all his niggas."
Hey,
So I was like, okay.
that's the way you do it.
And they coming through. Yeah, and I appreciated it because it was organized. They were all together. They came in through all at the same time. All I had to do was stamp.
That FBL team, they move militant.
Yo, I
Like,
appreciated it
shout
so
out
much.
FBL,
They was
man, for
fire.
real,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for supporting, coming through, and like being very like professional about everything.
Nah,
like they wasn't like, oh, my man's is performing.
Right.
Like, yeah, they
don't care.
supported.
They pay everything.
They supported.
You know what
I appreciated
Big
that.
FBL, man. Shout out those guys, man.
Yeah, One Shot Ace, shout
Family
out.
by loyalty. I think that's one of the illest crew names out here. And they show it, and they show improve every time they pop out, man. So
For real.
Shout out to those guys, man.
For real.
Shout out One Shot Ace, man. I think I left after, I forget who said I left after. But I wanted to see Isha, but I had to get up out of there. I had to, you know what I mean?
Yo, I didn't realize how much of a Isha fan I was.
Yeah.
Because I listen to Mass music like often, but like, and she's in my mix.
Yeah.
But when she did her full set, I was like, I literally know every song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
she's
fire,
really
though.
fire.
That was dope.
She got a lot of hits. Shout out Isha.
Nah, I had to leave right before her set. I think it kind of pissed me off, but you know, daddy duties, you know, things of that.
Yeah,
nature.
you know.
It is what it is. But
Things I won't have to worry about.
wow.
Yeah. I love being auntie. Auntie life is fun.
All right, whatever, Grease. Anyway, also Joiner Fest.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Joiner Fest.
You got to
was
see
good.
everything?
No, I did not get to see everything, but I did see a lot of the stuff that I did want to see.
Oh,
right?
good.
And I'm
Good.
mad I didn't get to see Joyner, of course. I didn't get to see Mills. Those were the only two acts I didn't get to see. Millie's and Joyner. I left right before Millie's set. I did get to see Conway, though. That was fire.
Oh yeah, I heard he was out there.
You
That's
know,
fire.
Rotimi was there. Was mad people.
Did you see
Brad.
Exit Fame?
I see
Rosewood?
I see mad of my niggas out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
saw them on the bill. I really wanted to see them perform, but
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but a lot of all the openers got cut because of the weather.
oh
So
wow.
The openers didn't get to perform. So when I got there, I think Graf was on the stage. All the openers couldn't because it was a time crunch thing, and it was pouring. Like, who's gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? So like, and it sucked. And I knew that they were kind of upset about it. But like, it is what it is. Man.
You got to go on with
it's
the
an
show.
outside festival.
Yeah.
The rain stops, we got to let the show go on. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So that's what it was, man. I know a lot of people came out to see these guys and things of that nature, but it was dope to see Boston out there heavy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I seen some fuck niggas I ain't want to see, but you know what I mean? Like that
See,
happens.
you bring out everyone.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's supporting. That's
Yeah,
great.
Some bitch ass niggas is always gonna be in the building.
You know,
my nigga.
great niggas, bitch ass
You know what I
niggas.
mean?
As long
Like,
as everyone's
but,
paying and supporting.
Faggots is always gonna
Life
be in
is
the
great.
fucking building.
Yeah,
Whatever.
support.
But whatever. And when I say faggots, I don't mean gay people. I mean faggots. All right. But anyway, let's get into these ratings.
Yes.
You want to talk about these ratings?
Yes, I do, because I'm glad that I'm on here on a good week. I'm excited about that, so I don't have to say.
We just be having shitty ass weeks, huh? Like all week.
Sometimes it gets rough.
It gets rough.
But this week was great.
Oh God.
I'm glad I get to deliver some good feedback. So yeah, who do you want to start with?
We are going. All right, so Red Cups and ratings, man. This week, just like every other week, we got two projects that we're gonna rate. This week, we're going to start off with somebody I've been watching for a while, pause, just to see what his project sounds like. I've never heard like a brand new brand
Same
thing from this guy, but he's spoken highly of in many circles, man. He does make great music. We talking about my man Casso. He dropped Thanks for Nothing.
Yeah.
Thanks for Nothing is 9 minutes long. 9 songs long, 24 minutes long. What'd you think?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I haven't listened to a Casso project. I've heard
Singles.
songs and stuff.
Yeah.
I shoot interviews for the museum TV. So got to shoot his interview and get to know him a little bit more. So then after his interview is actually when I was excited to hear the project. And yeah, I was super pleased.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad that his personality matches the music.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, okay, I really do like this guy. And it was a bop. Like the production was good, engineering was good. It was like a very easy listen.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't have to go back to it like to figure out what he was saying.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, but then like I still wanted to play it over it. I played it 3 times in a row actually.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's fire.
I did enjoy it. And then also like he had the B-Day track and I was like, yes, it's my birthday week.
Hey.
So he got me there. So yeah, I liked it a lot.
Casso could make records. Not only can he rap, he knows how to make songs.
Yes, he makes songs.
I think
that's a good
that's a hard thing to do for a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas can rap. A lot of niggas could just put bars together and they can, put schemes together. But can you make a song?
Yes.
Right? And I think that's what I like the most about this project was his ability to put songs together.
Yeah.
Do I think he's the best rapper? No, I don't. I think he can rap his fucking face off. But from what I listen to, like as as a hip hop fan, this is like background music for me, right? So I listen to it in the car. You know what I mean? Like I'll ride around, and if I'm going out, I'll play this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm running errands, I'm not playing this. Like type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
okay, yeah.
Type shit.
I would
like,
actually play it around there. I'd be lit.
You and I listen for different things, right?
Yes,
so
that's
like,
true.
and that's fair. Like I think everybody's different as far as what their ears like when it comes to hip hop. But all in all, from start to finish, there's no skips.
No skips, right?
There's no skips. You don't have to skip shit.
You can literally listen to all the way through because it's so cohesive.
Yeah, the cohesion was excellent.
Yeah.
Casso, he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. I'm not even gonna front. Like I'm not.
True.
I'm not even trying to like gas him up or nothing like that. Like the dude is super talented, man. Like,
yeah.
And I like what I like about Casso was that he moves around with so many different circles. Like when Y Jizzle was out, I saw him moving around with Y Jizzle. I mean, he's moving around with G.O.D. He's moving around with white boys. He's moving around like with it's a very.
He has a good, authentic personality.
People just like him. He's a good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I fuck with him. Like I like the fact that he can fit in anywhere, and the reason being is that he's not trying to fit in.
Yes.
Right? You know what I mean? He's being himself.
Yes.
And the music
authentic.
says that. Yeah, the music says that. So the authenticity was there, the cohesion was there, the production was there, the engineering was there. The real life portion of the lyricism was there. I just wanted more bars.
Yeah. I think that was my 4.
Yeah.
I gave him all 5s except for 4 for lyricism.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. Cause like, yeah, there
I just
are
wanted more
people who
bars.
are harder.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like I just wanted more bars.
Yeah.
But everything was a bop. And everything
I'm
was
definitely gonna listen to it again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
there's no denying about it. Like I like to listen to this shit, like, cause we listen to this shit all week, and then we get here, right? And then it's like, damn, I gotta listen to it again. You know what I mean? Because it's like I need to refresh my mind on what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And I listened to it again, and I still felt great about it. I would love to sit down and actually talk to Casso finally, because I like the nigga music. Anybody could drop a loose single that sounds good, but can you put together a body of work that can shake the room? And I think
exactly.
he did just that with this, man. So let's talk about the ratings, man. Anything
go.
else you want to say?
Nah, let's see what we gave him.
All right, so collectively, man, as a crew, out of 5 red cups, my man Casso, thanks for nothing. We gave this a solid 4.6. Out of 5 red cups, man, shout out to my guy, Casso, man. I loved the record with G.O.D. That was my favorite one. That's 10,000 hours. Because you got to put your 10,000 hours in, bitch. If you ain't done that, nigga, then you ain't working. You know what I mean? Straight up. Anyway.
Do we want to go to the next one, or can I say my favorite one?
Go ahead. Say your favorite.
It was B-Day.
Of course it was.
Because my birthday is coming up.
We love that for you, though. You
It
know what
was
I mean?
mad good. I was like, oh, he's smart.
Yeah. Oh, it was
He's
because
smart.
of you.
Because I was lit. I was like lit at Sounds of Summer. And I thought, let me tell the DJ to play this. And then I was like, let me not be that person. Hold on. I'll just DM it to them.
I love you, kid.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to the next record, man. The next record we got that we're going to rate, man, this is a Brockton native.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Brockton niggas.
Yeah.
It's somebody who's been on the platform before, man. We've rated his music before. He's a friend of ours. He's a friend of the show. He's usually here every week, man. Almost every week, at least. We talking about my man Chizz.
Yeah.
He dropped Product of the Pain 2. Product of the Pain 2 is 9 tracks, 26 minutes, 28 minutes. Can't see. 26 minutes. Whatever. What'd you think?
25 minutes, yes.
Don't matter.
Guess what?
What?
I shot the cover.
You shot the cover? Goddamn, let's go.
Yeah. I be shooting.
One more time for the
My
Sound
camera.
Lab, you know?
Yes. We be shooting
SoundLabMA.com.
covers out here. I just want to specify, Boogie be shooting covers.
Yeah. Shout out Boogie.
This cover happened before Boogie got to the lab. Hit me up for video. If
It's
you
okay.
want shit, hit up Boogie for photos. Or we'll work together on it.
Boogie just did the G.O.D. album, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so shout
Yo,
out
that's
Boogie.
why. Yes, I love it here because we have a lot of talent that comes in and they support the community out here. They support the artists. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to do this. And I'm glad that the good cover matches the great project.
This is an excellent project.
Right?
Tell me what you think, Fury.
Okay, I'm a little bit biased because I love Hum Beats.
Yeah.
Got a lot of beats on here. That's my
Shout
guy.
out my man Show as well.
Yes.
Shout out
Show
Hum Beats.
also.
Shout out Show.
Yeah, shout out both of them. So I really like their beat style, so that made it easy for me to like the songs. And actually after because I liked Product of the Pain 1 like a lot. So like listening to this, I liked that it was refreshing because it wasn't just pain music, it was motivational.
Facts.
So if you go from Product of the Pain 1 to number 2, it's like pain to motivate.
Right.
So, and you can actually listen to it that way because they end with circles on the first one, and that song has like a nice poetry and like interlude to it. So if you listen to it, that's what I did. I listened to that one, and then I listened to this one, and it flowed perfectly. So yeah, I thought it was super cohesive. The production was great. I love the beats. I like that it wasn't just all pain. It had some motivation in there. So like I can listen to it on a good day and not just like when I want to be in that mood or whatever. So I really enjoyed it.
C's, my brother, you got it, my boy. Like,
Yeah.
You really like that, man. You could really rap your fucking face off, man. You put together a really encapsulating, body of work, bro. Like you took the concept from the first one, Product of the Pain, and you actually made it better. The sophomore curse is real. When niggas like try to like redo something that they already done, sometimes it's like, the first one was better. Right?
Yeah, and that's usually my answer.
Yeah, I can honestly say the second one was better on multiple levels. Multiple levels on him being.
I feel like on the writing.
Yeah, the writing was
storytelling and
the writing was better. The storytelling was better. Him just learning how to tell his story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's
like,
what it was.
When you're talking about like, even like from the intro, right? Traumatized. When he's like, what if I would have did that when this happened, and you gotta go listen to the album. Like,
yes,
it really takes you on a journey. Like I was like, damn, I was locked in 100%. What was your favorite record on this?
My favorite record was actually, so first it was Hard Headed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I re-listened to it, it was More Than Ever.
Which one's the one with the Simba feature?
That was Hard Headed.
Hard Headed, yeah.
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 So I really do like that feature. I do like the features on this, but like More Than Ever doesn't have a feature on it. And I think just the motivational aspect of the song really like stuck out to me.
Yeah.
So that one, like, I found myself playing like again and again.
Right.
So I think that one was my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. I and honestly, I'm with you 100%. I liked the Hard Headed record because Simba was on it, and Simba gave him a real verse. Like,
Yeah.
You know how like some niggas like
They just
records,
yeah.
and they'll give you like a throwaway verse.
Yes.
Nah, Simba rapped on this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the fact that he was able to get Simba on this, and we knew he worked with Simba a while ago, but he held on to this, and this was perfect for this project. Had he dropped it on the last joint, like I don't think it would have hit the same way. You know what I mean? Like this verse.
Yeah, I feel like everything was just well placed.
Yeah, you could tell he took time out to like do this for real and like place everything properly. But yes, the best like solo record was More Than Ever.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I really like that one.
I did like the joint they had with Cam G's too. Cam G's on the hook, man. Shout out my man Cam G's. Cizz is one of those guys that has a voice that you want to listen to.
Yeah.
He has a great rap voice. Literally, I can't say anything bad about this at all. The only thing that I would love to see Cizz do is get better at making like a happy song. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, he got to get this all out.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
he got to get this
like,
all out.
It's like, nigga, I know you be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not every part of your life be like just rough and in the trenches, my nigga.
Yo,
like, you know what I mean? I would love to hear like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I know he fucks with Show 8-Zip. It's like they basically like all on the same team now.
Yep,
right?
yep.
So, like,
They have a great project
when,
together.
When 8-Zip dropped that, I'm glad I woke up today.
Yeah.
I was like, this is refreshing, right? Because this is not what we're used to hearing. And that's where I'm at with Cizz. Like, we know you can do this all day.
Yeah.
This is your lane. This is your bag. The pain, the product of the pain. Dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's where the series comes in. So then he can do something else that's not product of the pain.
Nah, and you're right. You're right.
So,
that's facts. So shout out to my man Cizz, man. Shout out to everything he got going on, man. Shout out to that whole team. Out of 5 red cups, product of the pain too. We gave this 4.9. Hey!
Let's go, Cizz.
Shout out my man Cizz. Shout out
Great.
Show. Shout out Hum Beats, man. Shout out Simba. Shout out Cam G's. I mean, everybody. I think he had some vocals on there from Talia too. You know what I mean? But keep doing your thing, my brother. We're going to talk real soon, man. We're going to talk about what happened here and here on out.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. All right, so tonight we're going to talk to somebody, man, a guest who hasn't been here for like 3 years, right?
Right?
You know, I don't know
A
what
while.
happened.
4.
I think it was about 3.
Been busy.
He's been busy. He's
Getting
been booked
Grammys.
and busy. Now, this is what I want you to understand about this guy, right? This is one of the most dedicated artists that I've ever gotten a chance to meet.
I've seen it.
I mean, this guy, he works relentlessly. I mean, he's a fucking workhorse. And I respect somebody who can work their fucking ass off. He's super talented. He's super humble. He's super giving. And he wants to see everybody around him do well. I mean, the connections that he's making and the people that he's working with. I mean, you're talking about a Grammy fucking winner, man. We're talking about my man, Clark D. What's good, baby? What up?
Yeah.
Black Pen in the building.
Meta
Yeah.
Meta Park.
What's up, Matter Park? This guy.
Sakafet, man.
Zagwazevaz.
Yeah. I'm happy to
baby?
be here.
I'm happy you back, nigga.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, what's up with you, my brother? How you doing?
No, I'm doing good. I'm glad we can make this work. You know, I've been able to watch, you know, you take this whole thing and like
Yeah.
from where you was doing it in Hyde Park to now just
River Street. Yeah.
It's just wild. It's just wild, and I'm glad. Like, obviously, you found the Sound Lab too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was meant to be. So I love
Gang.
it. Yeah.
You know what's crazy, man? When we think about the connection to the Sound Lab, I should have been here sooner.
Look at that.
I've known Shane for years, and I don't really know why I didn't put it together. But here we are, and it just feels like home. So, and the fact that you kind of got your start here as well, this kind of all makes sense, man. Like, it's full circle, man.
Yeah. Nah, it is full circle. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, brother, man, what's up, man? I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too. And we got Nicole, Coast, and like, what's going? It's a family affair.
You got the Fury in here, dog.
I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Well, let's have
you
a great.
all the time, so now I get to be like, okay, so how do you do this? What do you do about this?
Yeah,
what about this?
yeah.
Instead of just being in the corner watching you work.
No, that'll
So
be a
this is
great
great.
conversation. Yeah, I'm excited.
What episode was that the last time you was here?
I feel like
It was like 21 or some shit like that.
I feel like it was no more than the 30.
Like, yeah.
It was under 50 for sure.
It was
Crazy.
definitely, it was under 40.
Yeah.
So that's like almost 200 episodes ago.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I know a whole
got a lot
lot
to talk
happened
about.
since then. Yeah, a whole lot happened. It's
but
crazy.
for the people who don't know who you are,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who, might have been just checking in, man. Let them know who you are, what you do, what you represent.
Yeah, okay, so I'm Clark D, Mattapan's finest, High Park's finest, Matta Park's finest. I'm 25. Damn, I feel like a dinosaur when I say that shit.
How
Stop it.
disrespectful.
I'll be 35 this year.
Damn.
I'll be 33 on Saturday.
I'm taking my time.
Crazy.
Nah, but
Stop calling yourself a
Dinosaur.
dinosaur.
Then
my
I'm
nigga.
just
Now,
dead.
25-year-old record producer, artist, musician, creative visionary. Like,
I was just gonna say, you're gonna say something creative director.
I play video games. I'm the best Tekken player you know, best Super Smash Bros. Player you know.
Cap.
Ooh.
It is true. I beat a nigga. Errol, you had Errol here.
Oh.
Bro, I beat that nigga 36 times.
Wow.
36 times to 3.
Oh, I can't wait
I'm
to see
really
Harold
like
when
that.
you come back here.
Like 19 wins in a row. Like,
That's nasty
like
work.
I'm
about to put
I'm
that in my
actually
notes.
cracked.
Like, that's nasty work.
Yeah,
And he kept playing you.
I wanted to take his socks.
The nigga has no shame.
Listen, I mean, I respect people like that because, like, at the end of the day, you want to get better. So after a while, I was teaching them this shit.
Nah, who I want?
Oh.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
He
Like,
said
type shit.
teaching.
No,
He
I was
teaching you, Harold.
I was teaching
Ha!
them.
He sunned you, nigga.
Nah,
I
but
was. Who I want? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
yeah, but currently residing in Atlanta, Georgia. But obviously, I be up here doing so much, so it's like I live in two places at once.
Facts.
You know,
Right.
but yeah, that's kind of me.
Okay.
You know?
That's kind of
I feel like I see you more than I see certain people that actually live in here, the state still.
There's work to do, and you always be working. That's why we run into each other.
Facts.
Yeah,
You be here working, I be here working.
yeah.
Real niggas
I
be
feel like
working.
anybody I don't be seeing, like, it's a toss up if they working, But yeah,
Well, we was trying to get you on here just after the BMAs. I felt like the
Yes.
timing would have made a lot more sense
yes,
since you just came off your first BMA win. Right?
yes.
For, what was it, Album of the Year?
Album of the year, yes.
Album of the fucking year.
Yeah. Crazy.
Clark D. Propaganda.
Clark D. Propaganda, yeah.
What do we rate that? Did we rate that a 5? Was that a 5?
I don't remember, but I know it was.
It was close to a 5.
It
wasn't a
was
5.
up there. I watched the whole interview. I was thoroughly pleased.
If it wasn't a 5, it was damn near.
Yeah, it had to
yeah,
be a 4.9 and 4.8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
something. It was something up there, man.
Yeah.
What was that like for you, man? Like as far as like the BMAs, bro? Because people.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing about the BMAs.
Yeah.
When niggas don't get mentioned, they don't win shit. They say I don't care about that shit, right?
Yeah.
But then when they do, they're like, oh wow, it's a humbling feeling,
Oh, it feels
Yeah.
good.
and it's so great, and I'm glad that my peers, look on to me in such a delightful light, right?
Yeah.
So for you, walk us through that and what that meant to you.
To me, I felt like more so than a win for me, it was a win for like my homies.
Okay.
Like it was a win for like my homies that do the thrill stuff. I felt like it was a win for my homies at the Sound Lab.
Yeah.
I felt like it was just a good way to like validate the work we've already been doing for years.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm 10 years deep doing music now.
Wow.
So
at 25.
yeah, so it's like I've been doing music in Boston for so long, and I felt like being able to like make an album for Boston, like that was very Boston,
Yeah, it was.
and like very
Yeah, it
like
was.
just define, nigga, I'm from Mattapan, this is what we do, this how we are, like,
Yeah.
and just be able to show another state that too. I felt like it was just a great look overall. I had my brother on stage, C4 on stage,
Yeah.
Key on stage,
Word.
Devo on stage,
Word.
like.
Yo, that was
Like my
fire.
home, it's just to me it was like, and personally I'll be honest, I feel like it was one of the best BMA performance of all time. All
Come on,
time.
Talk that shit, my nigga.
I
I
feel like
was
it was one of the
screaming my
best
lungs
all
out.
time.
Talk that shit.
You know,
That shit was fire. I was
was good.
screaming my lungs out.
I'm
I'm not going. And then C4 with the running in the mic toss.
it was crazy. How do you do that? How do you do that?
And still like speaking into the mic like clearly.
How do you do that? I personally I felt like big night live. It was a big night.
Yeah.
And it just but I also felt like, you know, I try not to get too caught up in the whole like needing validation stuff. So I mean it's good. I show my mom, look, this is what your son's out here doing.
Right.
But then I just go right back and I'm like, how can I do more? So yeah.
You know, the funny thing about that is the episode, I just found it. It was episode 36.
That's the number I had in my mind.
That's how many ounces in a brick. That's why I was thinking that. But anyway.
Hey,
But anyway, the name of the episode is more telling. It's called Accolades Over Acting. Nigga.
Wow.
That's
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Since then, fuck a
Same
BMA.
shit.
You're on a Grammy team,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Talk to the people about the Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And not fuck the BMAs. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
retract
yeah.
that statement. But it's a Grammy.
all things
it's a
considered.
Grammy.
Yes.
It's a Grammy.
No, so my contributions to Lecrae's album Church Clothes 4 won a Grammy for Best Christian Contemporary Album. So it's amazing. Literally like 20 people I work with all got Grammys, like Grammy certificates or the trophies. Like, so we went out to LA to like just experience the whole weekend. Getting the tickets was mad expensive. I ain't up there yet, but like just being in the overall atmosphere of it was like super important. But it also was validating, like, because it's like there's levels to working on music, you know?
Right.
And I could faithfully tell you, like, before the Grammys even happened, like, some of the records I was hearing just at work or some of the records I was working on, I'm like, bro, this is the type of shit that could win a Grammy. Like, I heard one record, it was By Your Power with Lecrae and Tasha Cobbs that my friend Alex A&R'd, like, and when I heard it, I'm like, I think this is the first time in my life where I genuinely heard a record, like, genuinely, that can win a Grammy undeniably. And they won one. And I felt like, it's like, not a lot of people even get to touch a Grammy, no dick eating shit, like, but it's like, when you realize, like, oh, it's right in front of your face, like, you could do it, I feel like it kind of shifted my paradigm music-wise, too, like, and I feel like it's just a good indication of where I'm at, like, music-wise, like, energy-wise, like, a lot of times, like, you might be working on shit that don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And I feel like 90% of the records I work on now are all, like,
Out of here.
they all have the potential to do crazy shit. Like, I don't know how it ended up like this, but it's just like that now. It just
That's on God timing, man.
yeah. Heavy on God.
On dog.
I mean,
Heavy on
talent, and you get a lot of experience
Yeah.
from, like, you make your living off music now.
Yeah.
That's
3
fire.
years in a row. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
That's a
That's
big feat.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
appreciate
and I'm
that.
glad I'm sure your parents were glad that your first Grammy was a gospel.
Listen, I can tell my mom, look, Mom, I moved to Atlanta. I work on Christian music.
Yeah, now she's sold. She's
You're
sold.
happy now, mommy?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're not talking about selling crack.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? You know?
I'll be honest with you, though. Where I work, they do talk about selling crack. But it's like a different perspective of selling crack, you know?
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Crack still sells.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
No, but also
Profitable.
it's just like in the area of Christian rap or just Christian music I work on is like, it's not like, oh my gosh, praise God, praise God, praise God. It's more like, yo, I grew up in a tough environment. God saved me from it.
Right.
You know, which is, I feel like is a testimony for all of us.
And a
you
lot
know?
more
I like
relatable.
that.
Yeah. It's just real experiences, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is that your are you like a very faith driven person?
I would say, yeah, I am.
As far as religion or as far as faith?
I would say faith more so. I understand the importance of religion,
Right.
but I would say I'm a very like faithful and spiritual person. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can see that with you, man.
Yeah.
Like you stand on morals and principles.
Yeah.
You know, even when like I see you and we talk and like I be catching wreck all day, every day, man.
Yeah.
I'm not serious about shit.
Yeah.
You be like, all right, nigga, I get it what you're saying. Like, you're trying to be funny, but like, nah, let's be serious. like that be your energy a lot of the time.
I'm trying to be more lighthearted. I don't know why I'm like this. You know, but
and I'll be like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? Yo? Like,
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, yo, live a little, nigga. Like, you 25, nigga. Like,
I don't know.
Like, you know what I mean? When I was 25, I didn't take nothing serious.
Oh.
Until I found out my wife was pregnant, and you know,
Yeah.
then life got real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how do you feel like you've grown, man? I mean, since this is almost 200 episodes ago. Like, let's talk about the growth, man.
I feel like I've grown in so many ways. I feel like I've grown musically, like in terms of my like abilities.
Yeah.
As a record producer. I feel like at the time before, like I never took myself seriously as a record producer. But I feel like now, like I love the science of making great songs and like breaking down the science of great songs and the process of great songs. And I feel like I'm just in a way more intentional season of life. And I also feel like there's a lot of things that I was able to graduate from emotionally and mentally. Like I felt like around that time I wanted to be validated in many ways. And even my team was different at the time. Like, you know, just everything was different. And I was coming off of a lung surgery, I think, or right before my lung surgery. So even on a health tip, like the other day I ran 4 miles with my brother, or I could do 20 pull-ups in a row. I could do muscle ups now. I could do 50 push-ups. Like,
let's go.
Just little things. And also too, I'm just like, I'm trying to be like a lot more focused and just a lot more reliable as a man, like in my life, or just in the world in general. Like, because I feel like where I'm trying to take things requires like a very intentional level of like focus and organization. And like, you know, there's one thing to be passionate, you know, but it's another thing to be like consistently focused. And I feel like mentally I'm like the sharpest I've ever been.
I love that.
I feel like career-wise too, like there's a lot of things that I didn't accomplish career-wise, but I feel like my biggest accomplishment since then was moving to Atlanta and like never working out of music ever for 3 years. Really, in 2 weeks would be my 3-year anniversary in Atlanta.
Come on.
And I started off as an intern making $9 an hour.
$9 an hour? And what year was that?
This was
2021?
2021, yeah.
What kind of shit is that? You was
That's legal.
Yeah. Well, Georgia minimum wage is $7.
Oh,
you're right.
And two, it was
Georgia.
an intern. It was an internship. So in a lot of studios, interns don't get paid at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had
you get
some
paid,
money.
You're lucky.
No, well, I feel like everybody should be paid. No
Everyone
matter
should
what.
be paid, but the
Yeah.
fact that like that's not common.
Yeah, it was a tough situation too because the pandemic was still going on.
Yeah.
So I could have justified making $9 an hour if there was consistent studio sessions, but because Sony was a corporate office, they like shut down a lot of like studio time and sessions. So I definitely like became way more financially disciplined, and like I never thought once that I have to like give up and like.
Nigga, you had to be financially disciplined.
Right.
$9 a fucking hour, my nigga. Like that's that you was in the trenches.
You know, literally. I had to. And then also just humbling myself, like dying to my flesh. And if I gotta drive Uber on a weekend or do whatever, like
What does dying to your flesh mean?
dying to your flesh, like your body might say, oh, I'm too good for this. Or like, yo, I'd rather be doing easy shit.
Ego and self-discipline.
Yeah, and like you let your ego take over. But when you die to your flesh, it's just like, no, like it's not about what my flesh wants. It's about like what I'm supposed to do spiritually or mentally. So I felt like, you know, God stripped me of a lot of my expectations too, like in terms of how music goes. you know, and like in 3 years, like again, like I became financially independent. I'm paying all my bills, never missed rent ever. Like, but I had to try different things. I had to like be in different spaces, like work with artists that I thought I would want to work with, and then or sounds or operations that I would want to work with, and realize it's not for me. And then like working at the job I work at now, and it changed my life.
I love that.
Yeah, but I feel like another thing I've learned too is just, man, everything works out.
Yeah.
Like every I can say with absolute confidence, like everything works out. Like if you stay focused, stay on your path, it all makes sense. And you don't have to change anything you do or did. You just have to change where your heart is. I feel like that's the main thing. Like everything for me
Like he's
changed,
speaking
like
to me.
career-wise, when I changed the position of my heart. So,
Yeah,
you know, I feel like, yeah.
Nah, that's beautiful, bro.
that's facts.
Yeah.
And correction, you were right. It was 4 years ago. It was 2020.
See?
It was just under 4 years. So that's why YouTube is saying 3 years.
Yeah.
But I do remember it was 2020.
Yeah.
It was literally just under 4 years ago that he was here, man. And just under 4 years ago, like,
Yeah.
you was 21.
Yeah.
You was in love.
Yeah.
You was talking about one day wanting to be married.
Yeah.
And what's that life looking like for you right now?
So, you know, I'm just moving through how I'm supposed to be moving through.
This nigga's media trained.
Came a long way in 4 years. You
Nah,
said never saying that shit again.
you know, a lot of things changed like since that time too. Like,
Right,
you know, I'm not in that relationship anymore.
right. I know. I
You
just
know.
wanted to hear you say it.
Okay, nigga, damn. I'm not in that fucking relationship, nigga. Like, nah, but also it's just like, I feel like I had to like overcome a lot of jadedness,
Yeah.
you know, because it's just like when you with somebody that long, like all you're thinking about is like, nigga, we locked in, you know. But then it reached the point where like, you know, it just didn't work out.
Right.
But it's still love for that side. Like it's still mad
I'm
love.
sure.
Yeah, but I also feel like what it did, it just helped me understand like the overall perspective of life too. Like it definitely saved me from a lot of distractions in college too. So the space I was in 4 years ago, like it was like a good way to just find somebody to pour into and like care for and like be a responsible man with. Cause I never cheated, you know.
Shout out to you, my nigga.
Yeah,
Black
and
men don't cheat. Come on.
You don't cheat. Haitian
Shout out
niggas
to
don't
her.
cheat at all.
So niggas don't cheat.
Yeah.
Being a hoe.
But
dog.
also it's just like, you know, like you could get really distracted like mixing your body with a bunch of people. So I feel like I was saved from that, and now that I am single and shit like that, like I understand. Like
Oh, you outside now.
I'm not gonna
feel
say
like
all that. I'm just
I feel like
saying.
now that he's saying he's responsible, so he don't gotta be
Oh,
outside.
I thought you were saying like, yeah, fuck all of that.
There was a time.
Don't listen to Charlie.
That was definitely a time period
Don't listen to
where I was
Charlie.
doing my big ones,
Hey.
and I was just,
Be you, gospel Grammy Award winner.
you know. But I'll be honest, like. If you learn it's an art, like bagging shorties is an art. Like it's
On
a whole
dead
art.
dogs, nigga.
It's an art.
Niggas used to go to the mall for no reason to do that shit.
Yeah.
Didn't call nobody.
Yeah.
More
You know what
niggas
I mean?
need practice.
It was
No,
just
but
more-
it's like all the shit I be seeing niggas tweet about, yo, it's so hard to bag shorty or so whatever. It's like, nah, like
You ain't
I
got the
realized
sauce.
being single, like it's not that hard, bro. It's
They ain't had the sauce. That's what it was, man.
Yeah.
type
They
shit.
had the sauce. And you know what it is with that shit? Niggas ain't really believing themselves.
Type
That's
shit.
really what it is.
Type shit.
Like,
Yeah.
niggas didn't be like, well, I mean, you look at her. Well, you know,
Confidence matters.
niggas suck.
I done bagged some shit that surprised me.
All right?
I'm
So,
like, I didn't even know my slim ass could do this.
that's life.
you know, it's
You know what I
life.
mean?
Yeah,
You be
yeah.
surprising yourself every day. Man.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm glad that you're grounded in that aspect, though,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because like, and I see that more a lot in like you new niggas. You new niggas be on some like spiritual journeys and shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit that we wasn't thinking of when we like you like the speak like what you was talking about when you was 21 on here.
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga's wild. I was like thinking 21, nigga. I was like, you want to get married?
I
To
do.
who?
I still do.
And look, and of course,
Yeah.
marriage is always in the cards, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, talking about
Like,
right now.
like at 21, nigga, like,
If I'm being honest with you, though, I should have got married 22.
Wow. Really?
So we got no reason to break up and just have kids, run it. At that point, there comes a certain point where you're with somebody, if you locked in, what the fuck's the point of us just laying together all day if we not really like
Working.
Right.
And it just, to me, it's like, bro, like every human being has so much power, so much like energy, and you just giving that shit away for it to be done.
Wow.
They cut you off, block you. Like, I don't fuck with that. Like,
You
nigga,
got blocked, bro?
no, I don't think I got blocked. No, no, but I'm saying like, even being single, like there's been situations where it's just like, yo, I could really fuck with somebody, but it's just not the most ideal situation for both of us. And then it's beef. I'm like, nigga, it never needed to be beef. We should have just been friends then.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, I just feel like a repeated cycle of like carrying that energy,
Toxic energy. and
it
shit.
just prevents you from like loving genuinely.
Right.
To me, it's like, I'll be honest with you, like I done found some shit that's like, oh my gosh, like you're amazing. And sometimes I question myself to be like, yo, do I deserve this shit?
Wow.
Because I'm just so burnt off of like
mature of you.
shorty. I'm so burnt off of like the whole shorty relationship. I'm just burnt. It's just burnt to me. Like, but I know I can't carry that around. So I even have to challenge myself. Like, not every vibe is a like crack and just do you. Like sometimes you actually gotta like slow down and like
Slow down.
especially in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Atlanta is just
I can't speak on that, but I
Dangerous
hear
place.
some things.
being a rapper in Atlanta is just
Oh, Wakanda.
it's just wild. You said Wakanda is crazy.
Did.
Is that racist?
That's the joke, right?
It's just this mad
Black
niggas.
Hollywood.
There's mad niggas out there, right? So
No,
Wakanda
no.
Forever.
I don't know nothing about the boy.
I have
girls, but-
heard Black Hollywood before.
Yeah, it's
which
definitely
isn't,
Black
like,
Hollywood.
the greatest.
So,
but it's true.
Yeah.
so you working for Sony, right?
Yeah.
Right. You working for Sony. As far as you being an artist, you're not signed to Sony, are you?
No. So I was at Sony Music Publishing working as an assistant engineer / tracking engineer for a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. But now I'm at Reach Records, which is a Christian label.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a subsidiary of Sony?
No. It's an independent label.
It's just all together.
Yeah.
All right. So, as far as your journey to Georgia, like Atlanta, whatever.
Yeah.
I know it's helped your producing career, your engineering career.
Yeah.
What has that done for you as a musical artist, like creating music and things of that nature, and putting music out?
I'll be honest with you. I think the main ways that help me out is one, there's less degrees of separation between me and my favorite artist. So you see things living in Atlanta that makes you be like, nigga, I could take this whole shit over. So I feel like I'm in a room with Drake and J. Cole.
Wow.
Looking at them.
Really?
Summer Walker. Black. Earth Gang. Waka Flocka. I'm like around it. Like I see it. I can touch Drake.
Don't do that. I heard
You
you.
feel it? Nah. I'm walking right behind Drake. I'm right next to J. Cole. Like that happens because I moved to Atlanta. You know, I feel like being in proximity to that. Also seeing the ups and downs of successful artists' careers. Because everybody sees the rise.
Yeah.
But nobody sees the day-to-day and what it looks like. Nobody sees the fall and what the day-to-day looks like. And when you realize the same day you wake up, brush your teeth in your mom's crib, somebody else could be in another situation. They could have been in a mansion 10 years ago and now they're in an apartment with hits. You know, so I think seeing the ebb and flow of this music shit and like that helped me perspective-wise in my career. Like I'm a lot more patient now. 3, the quality of records. I feel like niggas is working on some really high quality songs in Atlanta. I feel like a lot of people in Massachusetts get by just being happy to make music. But I feel like in Atlanta, like niggas is really fighting for great records.
I mean, do you think that's because of the oversaturated market?
I don't believe in oversaturation.
Okay.
That's not a real thing. Oversaturation is not a real thing. What's real is there's a lot of niggas that want money.
Okay.
That are willing to do what they got to do to get
money.
that placement and get money and be the most dependable nigga in some circle. There's that hunger to be the best. And there's a lot of people in Atlanta that want to be the best. That aren't just content, just making like regular songs. Like they want songs that Usher would use.
Wow.
They want songs that Jermaine Dupri would fuck with.
Yeah. But you don't think the fact that they have an infrastructure there helps drive the level of music that they're trying to push?
Potentially. I
I mean,
like
everybody should want to put out their best. At all
no,
times.
I don't agree. I feel like a lot of people are just regular hobbyists.
Yeah.
90% of people that do
Some
music
people
are hobbyists.
Yeah.
10% are for real, and 1% is like the niggas that's actually gonna make it. And I feel like there's a higher concentration of 1% people in Atlanta.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You feel me? Like,
Yep.
so that pushes me as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't wanna press play in a studio session, and my shit's weak. So now when I'm working on songs, by the time I bounce it out of Pro Tools, the shit should sound ready to drop. So I think moving to Atlanta helped with my like the quality of mixes, quality of beats, workflow, and just speed. Like I could just knock shit out like quick in any room, any environment.
I like that.
I know what mic I want. I know what mic chain I want. I know what mic chain Beyonce uses.
Wow.
I know what mic chain Rihanna uses.
Wow.
It's like moving to Atlanta gave me that level of knowledge. So I feel like all that translates into what I'm doing as an artist, skill-wise. But in terms of like my actual career as an artist, if I'm being honest, I haven't even been focusing on Atlanta all the way. I should focus on it more. And a lot of people in Atlanta tell me that because I have a lot of love out there. But I feel like artistry-wise, like I've been repping this Boston shit so much that like I don't really think about Atlanta too hard for artist shit. Like I make my money in Atlanta, and I do my artist shit in Boston or New York type shit. If that makes sense.
I get it.
Yeah, but I should change that soon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, maybe you should go a different route with that, bro.
Yeah,
just because we see what's going on.
Yeah,
Atlanta has been the mecca of black music, hip hop music for I don't know how many years now.
Yeah.
Right. And Boston has never been that.
Yeah.
New York has been that,
Yeah.
but it hasn't been that in a little while.
Yeah.
You know, you get your one-offs, you get the people who pop out there, you get the Pop Smokes, you get the guys who semi-pop, the Chef G's. You know, Polo G. What's Polo G?
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Lil
yeah,
TJ,
yeah.
you thinking of?
Yeah. Lil TJ.
I mean, it's Cash Cobain right now.
You know, Cash Cobain. You get the Ice Spices, which is a whole nother.
I mean, New York has had it.
You know, but you're in the Mecca right now. You in the shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I definitely want to see you like really thrive out there, bro, because we believe in you, bro.
Yeah.
Like Clark D Propaganda. All right, I want to talk about that album for real, man.
Yeah.
What did that project mean to you?
To me, when I made that album, I knew it was gonna change my life. I feel like what I was trying to do with that album was break the stigma I had in Atlanta. Because in Atlanta at the time, I was strictly known as like an engineer and producer. Yeah. Or really an engineer. And then, but it's like every time I come to Boston, it's like I'm Batman.
Right.
We know you as
type shit. It's like before me and my manager met, I told him come up to Boston, see what the word is. He came up to the Middle East show we did, Middle East Upstairs, where I did the What a Life show, and it was sold out. And he's just like, nigga, it's niggas in Atlanta that are lit that can't do 50 tickets. Like, we doing 200 easy at the time. Like, so I felt like what I wanted to do is use that album to, like, one, establish, like, yo, Atlanta, I'm actually one of the coldest rappers y'all ever met.
Right.
And Boston, I'm minimum top 3 in the city right now.
Let's go.
In Boston, I wanted that album to say minimum. If you had a question about top 3, minimum, I have to be there. Minimum. on a music curation, music quality, music output, and numbers basis. And I feel like I did all of that. And I feel like taking home the BMA for that, like, I was really just trying to prove, like, I could really do some wild shit I did a 3-state rollout. I rolled my album out in 3 states. I did a mini tour. I was telling Samba earlier, nigga, I did a mini tour, made CDs, nigga, shirts, all that, really hustled it. And I made some bread off of that album. Not even no Bandcamp shit, even. Like, I really made some bread off of that album, and I did it the independent way. And I feel like I really, like, proved something to myself and to the city. Like, I really repped Mattapan so fucking heavy on that album. Like,
yes.
Like, because I got niggas that are, like, just like, I got one of my artist friends, Hovey. He be like, nigga, I want to go to Mattapan now. He's white. He don't say nigga, but he's like, I want to go to Mattapan now. Yo, what's the word Mattapan? Make some noise for the worldwide champ. Who let a Mattapan nigga in the doorway? So it's like, I even got, like, people from different states saying, like, oh, like, you're really repping, like, your city. And I feel like I really exposed another side of the culture, because, like, a lot of the backpack, like, more conscious rap shit, we don't get, like, the all the way highlight.
Right.
I feel like a lot of the street shit or the rah-rah shit, you feel me, like, gets the highlight, or, like, just the tapped in niggas. But I was always, like, in my own lane.
Right.
And I feel like that album, like, broke whatever fucking lane niggas was talking about.
Right.
And then was just like, yo, I'm making crazy records at a high clip.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that. But if this is going to be the album to show y'all, I'm going to creative direct it. I did the cover art, creative directed every music video, aside from It's a Stick Up with Key. Shot every music video, edited it all myself.
Fucking right.
And I had a team of people with me too. Sound Lab helped. I did some songs at the Sound Lab.
Yeah.
I did some videos at the Sound Lab. You get what I'm saying? I had my homies Thrill. Like, we did a show. We did like 150 tickets at Spontaneous Celebrations, right? They shut us down, and we move 100+ people to a completely different venue.
Wow.
15 minutes away.
Wow.
So to me, I feel like that album changed my life, because it's historic in the general context of, I don't even live here and I'm doing that.
Come on.
Like, I don't even, so all you niggas that live here, you're letting the scene down if you're not approaching this shit with that level of intensity, bro. Like, and I just wanted to show my niggas, like, yo, like, this is the level we need to take shit every time.
Every trip.
And if we do 5 to 10 of these, we never have to work again. And I feel like that was, like, my main prerogative. And I really just wanted to wake everybody the fuck up. And I feel like that happened. And now I'm in, like, phase 2, where even post-album, I went through a series of emotions. Like, going to the Grammys and just working on music at such a high level that I look up and it's already June, and I'm like, nigga, where the fuck is my records at?
Right.
Since then.
Right.
But it's like, damn, I'm like, I accomplished a whole lot, but it's like, where are the records at?
But you can still push this album, bro.
Facts.
Type shit. And I have been, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this ain't no
Productivity
album.
guilt is a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
This ain't no album that you could just, all right, whatever, I dropped it and we move on. Like, nah, like, this is something you can really keep milking, nigga.
Yeah.
For another
And the
year
cover
and a
is so
half type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, from now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even, like, trying to gas you, bro. Like, this project was really like that. You had anthems on here.
Yeah.
You had pain music on here.
Yeah.
Vulnerable music on here.
Yeah.
You had triumphant music on here.
Yeah.
Like that Champion song.
Yeah.
I love that record, my nigga.
Yeah.
I want to brush my teeth to that song every day.
Real
Like,
niggas.
on that dog.
Real niggas.
First off, gotta thank
the
the
man
man
above.
above.
Yeah.
Come on,
Type
nigga,
shit.
like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's my church, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't go to church.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with religion.
Yeah.
But if Clark D propaganda was a religion, nigga, I'm in church.
Yeah, real niggas.
You understand me?
There's definitely God in there.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah.
I love God.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't love religion.
I can see why too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like you with this project, you literally took all the aspects of yourself and you just poured yourself into it.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't about, do I gotta be a hard spitter? Do I gotta be the dude who comes from the Haitian faith household?
Yeah.
Do I gotta be the kid from Mattapan? Do I gotta be the dude who's moving around in Atlanta? Do I gotta be? It just spoke for itself.
Yeah.
You hear
Say,
it. And
I'm
you
B.
hear
Clark
all,
D.
Yeah.
You hear all of that.
Yeah.
And
I'm him.
I loved it, bro. I loved it for real, man.
Well, what was your favorite song?
Champion song.
Champion, what was your second favorite?
Let's look at the tracks. Listen, man.
It's a
all
stick up. Sorry.
I like it's a
Fucking
stick
love
up, but I
that
wouldn't say
song.
that that's my favorite.
Fucking love that
I wouldn't say that that's my favorite. Probably Mass Effect.
Ooh. You know that got synced for an NFL thing. It
Really?
just just didn't come out yet.
What happened with that?
Like the NFL's about to
He
use
said
it for
yet.
something.
Oh.
He said yet.
That was my
Okay.
first sync too.
Okay.
Hey.
Shout out to the
I
NFL,
tell you,
man.
I changed my life.
Hey.
Shout out to
Syncs
Jay-Z.
now, too.
Yeah.
Did Jay-Z have something to do with that?
I hope so.
Oh. You know what I'm saying? But nah, Nicole, what's up, man? I know you got some questions.
Oh,
I know
yes.
you love Clark D.
Yes. I see you here all the time working your ass off.
Yeah.
I do have a few questions that I did write down. Oh, I was going to ask you, since we're talking about the project, what was the inspiration behind the cover? Because that's a
question.
fire ass cover.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on, but I liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a good question. Good question.
So what happened? What was going on with the cover is gonna make sense in like the next 3 years. But basically, What a Life was an album about me grieving. I was having like survival's guilt of like, basically I moved to Atlanta to pursue my dreams, but I got a lot of niggas back home that can't do the same shit. So I felt a little bit of survival's guilt. I felt like I come home and I see so many of my friends, they have dead eyes. Their inner child's dead. Their artistic creativity's dead.
Yeah.
And at the end of that album, I was like, I can't feel sorry for myself. Like, I just got to figure it out. I'm in Atlanta now. And then Clark D Propaganda's like, fuck it. None of my friends are dying anymore. I'm just going to go to war with this whole shit. You feel me?
Fight for it.
I'm going to go to war with myself. I'm going to go to war with my friends. I'm going to go to war with like my passions, my creativity, and like just this overall paradigm in this music industry, like about the type of records that work or type of records that don't work. I'm going to war with that. But before we go to war, I need to commit some level of propaganda, wide spreading of a belief, an exaggerated belief. And the exaggerated belief is in myself and in Boston and in this mission I'm on. And so the cover art is like a tiger spirit, because a tiger spirit is like incredibly fierce, militant, combative, but also loyal, also righteous, also committed to their pride, their people. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't see a lot of videos of people fucking with tigers.
Yeah.
They know better.
But also, you don't see videos of tigers being bullies too.
No.
You see tigers doing what tigers are supposed to do, being noble,
They're
fierce,
intentional animals.
intentional creatures.
Regal.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that album to me was like the cover art, like, and honestly, I took an old photo and like I had a flow state. I can't even make that cover art again. I don't remember what I did. Like, it was like a flow state where I just made it. I don't know what I don't even remember what I did.
Wow.
I made it on my phone too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I made it on my phone.
you
And
did.
I was doing this. I like playing with the letters. I'm doing this. And it's a flow state. And then when it was done, because I made like maybe 7 versions of the cover art. And then when it was done, I looked at the tiger spirit and it spoke to me. I'm just like, God, this is, if I was an animal, this is what I'd be.
Do a lot of things come to you that way, like in a flow state?
Yeah. I feel like 90% of what I do comes in a flow state. But this is why I'm working all the time, so I can maintain that flow state.
Yeah, because I was like, how do you like?
No, it's because I work every day. I do music I've been doing music
Yeah.
every day for 10 years straight.
Come on.
Every single day. Like nonstop. Like if I'm not like in the studio, I'm like learning. What were you saying?
I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah.
That's how the CWTFB logo was made in a flow state on my phone, on Dead Dogs. Like, it had that weird ass like microphone and headphone shit on it before.
Yeah.
And then I realized that was used somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I took it off, and then I changed the contrast, blah, 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 blah.
And look at what you left with now.
I can't duplicate that.
Yeah.
So the fact that I got it saved, thank God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, on
Right.
Dead Dogs, like, I understand exactly what you mean by
Yeah.
that. So you just be doing shit.
Yeah, that was the album.
And that's what this is. Like,
Yeah.
the reason we're so consistent is because I can't stand to not work.
Yeah.
Shout out to all our workaholics.
And I wanted to say too, I feel like you've grown so much as a media personality too.
Appreciate you,
Like
brother.
in the way you facilitate conversation,
Word.
the type of questions you ask.
Word.
But also it's like the way I feel like you're way more in your body
Yeah.
than 4 years ago or 3 years ago. I feel like you're way more like, nigga, like this is the CWTFB, like it's real life. Like it was real life then too.
That was 36 episodes in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, it was a different time.
Yeah.
And it surely it was a different time for you as well. So like, nigga, like we all grew.
Yeah.
And that's what I love with this shit. It's like,
yeah.
yo, like 4 years later, here we are. We in the sound lab.
We in the sound.
We all got BMAs.
We all got BMAs.
Come on. Like, this is what the fuck we do this for, man.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the next 4 years gonna look like? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I'm excited for the next 4 years.
I'm super excited, bro.
Yeah.
To see where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
In 4 years, you'll be 29 years old, bro.
I'll be a
And to
millionaire.
see what you put out that makes the Tiger thing make
Say
sense.
that again.
I'll be a millionaire.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I
And
know you
I
will.
feel like, and also like 10 of my people I know will be millionaires too.
Yeah.
I cracked the code to this shit, bro.
That's what it's about.
I figure, I'll be honest with y'all, like, I really figured this shit out. Like, I'm not even about to lie to y'all. Like, this music shit, bro, to me is bigger than real estate. Like,
Elaborate on that.
if you really got it in music, you don't even really have to have it. Just be around niggas that do got it.
And you'll
If
figure
you
it
have
out.
organized focus, you know who you're selling to, what you're selling, how you're selling it, and you do that over and over and over again for 4 years per se, bro, you could be a millionaire in music.
I like that.
I'm trying to tell you, like, for instance, so I work at Reese Records, right?
Right.
It's an independent Christian label. They have 20 people on the staff. Think, 20 people. Lecrae, who's like the CEO, he probably sold a little more records than Lupe Fiasco. And he's bankrolling with his partner Ben, the co-CEO. He's bankrolling 20 people's salaries. His engineer got a Bronco. The co-CEO got a Bronco. Lecrae got a Model X. They all got cribs. Every single one of my coworkers is married. There's money in this shit.
Yeah.
And I realized, like, okay, I know what I got to do in this.
I'm in the right company.
Not just I've learned the right things.
Right.
Even if I'm not in the company of that situation in 2 years, 3 years, I'll know what I learned from there to take me to where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, and again, this is also the reason why I keep coming back home or why I keep being Boston centric, even in the way like I approach music, is because Boston, I feel like, is one of the few markets that really understand my story.
Facts.
That really knows you're one running from being a gangbanger or a nerd.
Big cat.
And both of y'all go to church.
Facts.
But then you at your homie's crib, it could be the trap, it could be whatever, and that nigga's making the craziest records in the world. And the nigga got so much faith and belief in himself, oh, we gonna make it, we gonna do whatever. And then 6 years pass by, and you ask what happened, and it's like, only the city understands, in my opinion, the level of that. And I feel like, as like I grow in my creative endeavors, I think highlighting those stories and is highlighting my unique story of coming from Boston will be a pivotal part of that. Like, I can make $1 million just talking about Boston. Like, I can actually do that. Like, it's actually possible. And I feel like too, like, $1 million, while it is a lot of money, to me, it's a heart posture. It's a, how do you want to make this? You can make it the grimy way, saying, yo, I'll exploit anybody or do anything to make it happen. Or you could do it the focused way and put God in it, not in a religious context, but put God in it.
I get it.
And say, God, why would I stop?
Right.
I have to take this as far as I could possibly, as far as I could possibly take it to show the world, this is what you did for me. To show my city, this is what God did. If you lock in, if you really dedicate yourself and you will die to your flesh, you could do this shit.
God did.
And you don't have to make $1 million, but I feel like, faithfully speaking, in 4 years from now, like I'm already financially independent. In 3 years in Atlanta. Yeah. So I feel like, give me 4 years and see what happens. I'll be 29. Watch, we gonna have matching matte black Beamers.
Come on, let's go, baby.
Cause you gonna be a millionaire too.
I need that.
You gonna be a millionaire too.
I need that.
Do you understand? Look, let's do the math, right? So let's say I blow up and I become multi-platinum touring artist. Obviously, I'm an organizer and an entrepreneur. I say, hey, C-Dub, every time I come to Boston, I want you to do my press and radio.
Let's go.
Like I already do, technically.
Facts.
I've been tapping in with you every time I'm back.
You my dog. We do.
Yo, let's. Okay. So if Clark's coming on here and I sign 5 artists and they're all touring, they're all doing whatever, part of your developing artist regimen, you have to stop at C-Dub.
Right.
And these niggas is going viral on social media, doing whatever, and they're stopping at your platform. What's stopping SiriusXM or iHeartRadio from saying, hey, we'll give you a $250,000 salary to continue to interview artists because this is who you're affiliated with?
Yo, you know why I love this conversation? On episode 36, you said something very similar, my nigga.
It's true.
And you're a visionary, my nigga. And literally the steps that you said then are starting to come into fruition.
It's happening now.
Right. So I love that you're saying this shit right now.
But that's how you know it's gonna happen.
My nigga, for real.
No, but it's if you understand how music works, it's basic math. Look, right? If I'm signed to Interscope, $1 million deal, and I say I only want SoundLab to do my creative visuals, creative rollout, creative everything. I tell Interscope, give Nicole, Boogie, and the creative team out here, $150,000 for my video budget. And then we win a Grammy.
And we could do that.
Oh, and then
easy.
Okay, do the math. If you get paid $150,000, you already own the means of production. I'm a consistent client. I signed 5 artists. They all work with you. Anybody who's trying to dick ride what I'm doing, dick eat what I'm doing, or copy what I'm doing, who are they gonna go to?
SoundLab.
You. SoundLab. $1 million.
Yeah.
And then,
like, oh, can I get that shit that you did for Devo?
Right.
It happens.
So now imagine a label with $12 million worth of artists saying, hey, you already did it right with this nigga that's winning Grammys, touring, whatever. We'll just pay you to do the same shit.
Just do it over and over again for everybody else.
Right.
This is the truth of, this is why I'm saying, to me, music is crazier than real estate. Because all it takes is 1 to 3 success stories, consistently, focus, the right heart posture, and organization, and everybody. We could, look, I could do this. I could be like, yo, I'm on a crazy run right now. I'm dropping crazy albums. Every time I do a freestyle, I want you to drop it on Spotify, and we split the master down the middle. So if my freestyles are doing 20 million streams, it's $4,000 per million streams and master generated. That's 10 times. You just made 20,000 off of one freestyle with me.
For no reason.
For just because I came here and I was just like,
let's get money together.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is why music's like real estate.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So to me, it's
And
like,
it can become residual for real.
but also it's like, oh, Charlie, we like all the crazy stuff you're doing with these young niggas. Yo, would you like to do some shit in sports? I'll be your agent.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Cash would.
Yo,
Pray for the parlay.
Would you
Pray
would
for
you
the
like would you
parlay,
like to work
facts.
BET weekend?
Yeah.
Would you like to work Grammy weekend?
Yeah.
Would you like
Yeah.
to come and partner with Breakfast Club?
I know I would not like to work at my job. You know what I'm saying?
But
Let's
this,
go.
this is the point of what I'm saying. Music to me is crazier than real estate because one success story can elevate 20 families.
Right.
You know, and I feel like I didn't have that level of understanding before. I knew it, but I didn't understand it to the level I understand now because I'm watching Lecrae every day. And it's 20 people that wake up. They don't have to give a fuck about anything he's doing, but they wake up, clock in, and their salaries, bills are paid for, working on his company shit. And he got 10 artists. They all got platinum credit cards. They're all touring. They're all getting racks for shows. Or 8 artists or whatever the situation. They made over $200,000 last year just off of sync licensing.
Come on.
and they have fair deals.
They all get, well, fair subjective, but in my opinion, artist friendly deals.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So all I know is
It's possible.
none of those artists on that label, in my opinion, are truly struggling bad. Especially the Christian market, they take care of you. But they're all on radio.
Expect that.
They all have me. They all have over 400,000 monthly listeners. To me, it's like, and this nigga, career-wise, think he sold a few more records than Lupe Fiasco.
Right.
So imagine what J. Cole could do.
Right.
Imagine what Kanye, Drake, all these niggas is doing.
Yeah.
Money-wise. Like, now that I seen that shit, I didn't know about that 4 years ago. Now that I seen that, I'm like, okay. And nobody's really going to understand until it happens. You feel? Because sometimes I could talk like this to niggas and it's motivating, but they don't actually know, like, this is already happening. Like, this is...
I think it's different when you can actually have the opportunity to see it. When you see something, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, do you think that you would have had the same outcome and opportunities that you do now if you didn't go to Atlanta to see all these things?
I feel like sometimes I don't like to get caught up in that. Only because...
Well, maybe not Atlanta specifically, but just in these specific rooms and in these specific opportunities.
If you didn't leave at all.
If I didn't leave home, that's just subjective. Because if I left home and my nigga Sean Wire, Najee Janie, Milkshaw Benedict, if they fucking blew up, I just would have been turned with them.
Right.
So there's nothing to know about how my life. I had the state of mind. I always had that state of mind that this shit could work. But I feel like,
You was willing to learn.
yeah, I feel like Atlanta helped, but I went to Atlanta with a plan.
Right.
There's a lot of people that are in Atlanta right now that still aren't.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's an Atlanta
LA
thing
too.
more so than it is like a God thing. Like God put it in my mind and God made it real.
Right.
I can't really give credit to myself or even my circumstances. God gave me a vision. Yo, you could do music if you do it this way. I'm like, I want to do music, so I'll try it this way. I stick to it. I didn't stop, and my life ended up the way it did.
Yeah.
And that's from like, I can connect you to the exact moment, the exact person that brought me to Atlanta to where I am now. But I can't replicate that. So I feel like Atlanta is good in like just making you see shit. Cool. But I know a lot of niggas that see shit and they're caught up in the shit they saw.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas is happy. It's happy to be fanned out.
It's the Instagram effect in real life.
Yeah, I'm in a brunch with Keisha Cole.
Whoever,
Who
right?
gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a but you know, whatever's happy to you is is good for you.
Yes.
But it's a lot of niggas that think in their minds,
That's a good cover up.
you know. I'm just saying. Or it's like Keisha Cole's lit, but are you?
Yeah, right.
I'm never like,
What have niggas done for you lately? Right? And not only that, it's like, what can you do to make yourself valuable enough, right?
yeah.
And how can you put yourself in position to actually win? Right?
Right.
So you did that
Yeah.
based on your merit, your skill, your integrity, and your hard work, bro. So
Yeah.
we gonna tip our hats to that, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, salute to you, my nigga.
Appreciate
no
that.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up for
For
Clark,
real.
please. No bullshit.
I'm so proud.
You got any other questions for Clark D?
Oh, I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
One part of this one. But how old were you when you first started coming to the Sound Lab?
Oh, I like that one.
Woo!
I got good questions.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm better than Cash.
Invited me. This is before the pandemic, so 2019.
2019. J.
Okay.
Rose invited you, you said?
Yeah, J. Rose.
Shout out J. Rose.
J. Rose the reason why I'm at the lab.
Shout out J. Rose.
Shout out J.
My
Rose.
guy.
Yeah, J. Rose. So probably 2019 is when I first started coming. So
Okay.
about 5 years now. So I was 20 at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much, 2 years after that, you went to Atlanta?
So I was here for about 2.5 to 3 years, yeah. And then I went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So were there any Sound Lab things that you learned that you took with you?
That's a good question.
Oh, that's a great question.
I know, right?
I
Have me
feel
every
like
week.
I feel like Sound Lab was like the first time where I was in a space where my opinion mattered in terms of like how things can actually change.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I went to Atlanta and I'm like, yo, you need tube techs. Sony has tube techs. He's like, what's a tube tech?
Oh gosh.
He's like, all right, bet. I need 4 of those. or you need a 1073. That's the vocal chain they have at Sony. Like,
Right.
all right, bet. I'm gonna get a bunch of those. Like,
Oh wow.
I think that was like my first time being in a situation where like I have to be responsible of like who I'm bringing. I have to be responsible for like the level of expertise I bring. Cause before then I was just like either the Boys and Girls Club in college or just doing shit at the crib for real. And I feel like, I mean, I also learned the importance of like, again, organization. Like a lot of great things can happen when you're organized,
Yeah.
you know? And I feel like I also learned the importance of, again, I keep saying this, but dying to your flesh. Because a lot of people, in my opinion, could have made way more out of their situation here if they weren't so prideful. I feel like a lot of people could have accomplished way more or could accomplish way more in the Sound Lab if they weren't so prideful.
Yeah.
And if they weren't so like ego driven too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they might come in with an idea of what they want to do, but then they don't do what they're supposed to do.
Their ego gets in the way of them executing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like I learned a lot from that. I was able to see a lot of people grow here. I also too, like, I was hustling a lot. I was doing a lot of sessions too. Just making money and breaking money off the two. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't making the most money, but I was making bread here. And like, I felt like to me, there was an integrity part I was building. Like every session I did, I always sent the bread.
Real
I
nigga.
never made him wait.
Yep.
Real nigga.
I never made him wait for bread.
That's, you have a session, you pay. Have a
Yeah.
session, you pay.
But he didn't even have to tell me that too. It's just, for me, it was like a good way to exercise being a man of my word.
Yeah.
Word.
And I feel like being at the Sound Lab, like if you're a
At
person of
19.
your word,
At 19. Come
Yeah.
on. Let's go.
I was 20, yeah,
Facts.
20,
20,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, type shit. But
You were Samba.
Let's go.
Yo.
no way.
You're a Samba.
Yeah, no, but I was coming in here like doing sessions with people, producing stuff for them,
Yeah.
you know. But to me, I also wish at the time, like I spent less time working on other people's shit. I feel like I wish I spent more time when I was here really like utilizing the space to work on
Yeah,
my
since
shit.
you were engineering so much, like, was it hard? Like, you said in Atlanta you had to differentiate yourself from being an artist versus engineering. Was that
Yeah.
the same here?
No, because I have love in Boston, so niggas knew
Okay.
me as. But I feel like I spent a lot of time producing other people's shit.
So they knew you were artistically inclined regardless if they heard your music or not. Yeah.
But it's less about them and more about what I could have done in that time here. Like if I had the level of focus I have for myself as an artist now, when I was 20 at the Sound Lab, the conversation might be a way different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like, in my opinion, if I did what I need to do artistically and just really, because I was still doing shit. I had Hard, I had a bunch of other like, but again, it just, I mean, I'm young, so I'm not blaming myself for it, but it's more like, I feel like shit would be different with C4, shit would be different with J. Rose, shit would be different with a lot of artists that come here too, because that'd be a prime example of like,
yeah.
of like, yo, like this is what utilizing all your resources look like beyond utilizing your resources. It's like is actually numbers, actually growth, actually like. Because I feel like
you still are an example of that.
yeah, but I'm
Like-
not as accessible now.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like back then I was accessible.
Yeah.
So people could at least see on the day-to-day, like, okay, Clark's in the studio every day. If I'm putting out songs once a month, or if I put out 50 records with SoundLab of my own,
Yeah.
to me, I feel like it would help a lot of artists make sense out of this situation and be willing to just pay to be here. Just pay to be here. Or do your responsibilities being part of the team, but focus on what you're supposed to do, because 211's willing to go to bat and invest, but you have to do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Let's go.
And I feel like
Talk about it.
Facts.
a lot of people, they got caught up in what they were doing
Yeah.
and they were getting upset about what they were doing,
Yes.
but not what they're supposed to do.
And succumbing to their egos.
Oh,
You know.
wow.
So that's kind of what I've learned.
This nigga Clark D.
Yeah.
Love this guy.
I love this kid,
Yeah.
man.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up? What's the
Ooh.
question?
Was there a time in y'all creatives endeavors where shit got really weird? Like in the, let's say, podcast or as a visual artist, where shit got really weird for you, where it's like you're kind of doing what you feel like you should be doing, but it's like it doesn't feel right,
Yes.
or it's not hitting the way you thought it would hit? And if so, what did you do to move past that?
I quit my job.
What was that time, by the way? Yeah.
Well, that was, I think, 2.5 years ago now. Yeah, I was working corporate. I was doing what I wanted to do. I was on set every day, producing photo shoots, helping with anything that came into the studio. But it was just very corporate, and I wasn't in my community. So I found the Sound Lab through the Museum TV by shooting here. And then I just started being like, I want to be a part of this. Started managing this garage space, and then eventually the Sound Lab. And I was like, I would much rather make less by being here with my community, doing this every single day, than dragging myself out of my bed and hating my life because I have to spend half my time in corporate meetings rather than being a creative.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that was my moment.
Yeah. That's a great moment.
Thanks.
What about you?
I was driving to Hanover every week and pouring into a dying fucking brand. So I left Exposed TV
Yeah.
and that shitty ass fucking energy that was over there,
Yeah.
and I came to the Sound Lab.
Wow. So it's like for both of y'all, Sound Lab was
Sound Lab saves people.
a saving grace. Yeah.
There's a lot of people with a similar story. Like,
Yeah, you know.
yeah,
So long you could be around dick breath, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
not that story.
You know what I mean?
My
Dick
different
breath is
story.
crazy.
Still bitter.
Yo, I need to kick it with this nigga so I know what to say on PSN. When I'm on the mic, yeah, you fucking dick breath. like you just learn a new slur every time you're on this. I didn't even know there was this many slurs, nigga. Like,
Facts. I
Yeah.
told them they're turning me mean.
Shit.
yeah.
Yo, Clark, anything you wanted to get off your chest before we wrap this up, man? We get into these bars.
In the context of what? Just anything?
Anything that you just felt like needed to be addressed tonight that we didn't touch on?
Y'all didn't ask me what I'm working on next.
What are you working on next, brother?
Thank you. No, so
What's next, nigga?
What's next? So after the BMAs, I said I need to enter the hyperbolic time chamber and really get good at making songs. I was like, Boston has this glass ceiling. I'm sure you've seen it.
We all
Where-
seen it.
Where you hit the 150, 200 cap room. If you don't break out with like a crazy sum, you not selling out 500, 750, 1,000.
Right.
So some niggas like Stiz, Millies, Oompa at one point, like they were able to break over that.
Right.
But a lot of niggas I seen like hit the 150 people room, 200 room, and eventually it just dwindles. So I feel like last year, that's the point I reached. And the only way I could grow past that is if I have like records that are just everybody loves, like across the board. So I spent 6 months in the studio every day working on other people's shit that who got fans already love. So I'm producing, songwriting, engineering, like that's my job. And then so I'm out of that situation. Well, I'm still in the situation, but I paid my dues, worked on 4 albums. And then so now I'm like, okay, I need to take all the shit I did with them and do it with me. So I had to reestablish my relationship with myself as an artist and just get out of that. Because in the Christian space, a lot of niggas is overthinkers. I was telling Samba this. A lot of niggas is overthinkers. They overthink every word because you don't want to like be perceived the wrong way. And be called a fucking heathen. You devil worshiper. You hang out with Diddy? Type shit. TD Jakes?
No
like
Diddy.
Type shit.
That's how you got choir. No Diddy.
No Diddy. Nah, but basically I had to learn that and then reestablish my relationship with myself as an artist. But now it's like I'm on full crackhead mode again. So I got album I'm working on. I got the title. I'm shooting a cover art tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, shooting with Boogie.
Yeah, shooting with Boogie.
Go.
Our first time working together too, and I'm already so happy. Like,
Oh, it's gonna be fire.
yeah.
You want to tell the title?
It's called "There's a Lesson in Everything."
There's a lesson in everything.
Yeah, and then I got another album already finished. Well, at 90%.
Okay.
That'll follow up with it.
Okay.
And then I'm working on one more, maybe five pack for the end of the year.
Okay.
And then, yeah, my goal right now is take myself and our operation and go from 200 tickets, 500 tickets in Boston, or at least be able to like get a record deal and like actually be able to like do shit. So, yeah, I'm working. It's like 10 tracks. You know,
Okay.
maybe I'll be able to play a few songs.
Okay.
But I'm really excited about it.
Okay. There's a lesson
yeah.
in everything.
There's a lesson in everything.
I like that, and I truly believe that you really embody that title, my nigga.
Yeah.
You really make me proud, bro. Like no bullshit.
Damn,
you know what I'm
big
saying?
dog.
Like
Appreciate
that's
that.
you really got it, bro. So keep
Appreciate
doing
it.
what you're doing, my nigga.
Yeah.
The one last question I want to ask you:
Yeah.
did you see the Latrell James episode?
I saw the freestyle.
He said that Clark D is the younger, better version of me.
Did say that.
Latrell James said that.
Chill.
How do you feel about that statement?
It just when Latrell dropped Vices, he had a song called Vices.
Yeah, I remember Vice.
It changed my life. The
Wow.
drum pattern.
Yeah.
Like what he was doing, the video with Lila in the desert in Cali
Yeah.
changed my life. I'm like, from the second I saw that video, I was like, I want to make music like that. And to be able to like progress enough in my career to even like be in the same room as him, like
Yeah.
do songs with him, perform at shows, bring him out to shows.
Yeah.
I brought him out for his first show in Atlanta
Oh, that's fine.
ever. And Latrell got real love in Atlanta.
Yeah.
His first time performing in Atlanta was for my headliner last year.
Really?
Yeah, and it was packed in there.
That's dope, man.
It was packed in there.
Let's go.
You feel me? And he got to work with all of his homies while he was down there, Earth Gang and them. Like, I feel like Latrell, he's the closest example of what I was actually trying to do in this music shit. Like, he was the first nigga to break down money to me in this music shit. He really broke down money. He's like, man, like Latrell's a humble nigga, but niggas gotta be very honest. Like, that nigga's touching chicken. Like, it's disgusting.
Let's go, Latrell.
Like, he was just like, nigga, yeah, I made 30 bands off of vinyls.
Yeah, why not?
He's like, yeah, I made, nigga, this commercial brought me out of my whole,
Situation.
nigga, I'm in Atlanta. He's getting booked for sessions at the studio I work at. Like niggas don't be knowing how crazy it is
That's fire.
to know. Like I know both sides of Latrell situation,
Right.
and I'm like niggas. So the fact that I even get to be near him,
Right.
and also challenge him too, because to me it's disgusting that he's given his art to a lot of people and none of them took him on tour. It's disgusting to me. So to me, I look at that and I say, all right, I'll handle y'all too. You know, to me, I'm like, I see somebody like Latrell who's given so much to the city.
Yeah.
He's been a part of 5 generations of this Boston hip hop shit. Has given his heart every step. Where are y'all niggas now?
Right.
He had his show in fucking Bright Music Hall. Where the fuck was all these niggas that he put on? I'm sorry. I'm Haitian as fuck, so I pay attention to that.
Right. I get it.
I pay attention to that. I'm
I
like,
get it.
yo, like, if I give you my art, we have a contractual life obligation. I'm bound to you for life.
Real nigga.
No matter what. No matter
No.
beef, love, I'm bound to you for life.
Right.
That's what working with me means. And if I could give you my art, give you your biggest records, and you ain't even, I'm not mad about it, but he's not mad about it, but I'll be a little confused for him. Because to me, if Latrell blows up, do you know how many niggas eat?
A lot.
Bro, do you know how many niggas Latrell would put on if a label gave him $1 million?
Yeah.
And you niggas ain't even copping tickets to his shows?
Come on.
You feel me? So when he says I'm the younger version, I'm like, fuck that. Like, I just want you to be the superhero I see you as, and I'm going to challenge you yo, Latrell, how often are you dropping? Let's go. Or I'm going to just keep harassing, yo, come to the studio, and I'll just keep making him rap. That's what I be doing. I'm like, yo, come to the studio, come rap. And then I'll put out every song. Come rap. Non-stop. Come rap. Come shoot content. Come shoot a video. Come rap.
I love that.
You feel me? So to me, and the fact that like he gives me that level of reciprocity, I feel like he doesn't have to like look at me and say the things he says.
Right.
You know? But then also it makes me look at Samba too. You know, and it makes me look at like the shit I was doing at 19, 20, and I say like, he's not the younger version of nobody, but it's like, nigga, like, please do what you gotta do.
Right.
I look at the Ethereal Vision niggas, the young niggas, Mackie, Ajari, Jasiel, all these young niggas. I see a lot of what I was doing with Psycho Streetwear, my homies that do Thrill now. Like, I see myself in them, so I gotta get on their ass. You feel me? It's not good enough to see a younger version of myself. I want to see a richer version of myself. You feel me? Like, I want to see these young niggas driving stupid whips.
On dogs.
Not like taking the bus. The bus is okay for now.
Owning
But-
stupid homes.
You feel me? Owning stupid homes. Having stupid shorties, like, or stupid husbands for the woman. You get what I'm saying?
I was about to, where you going with that? All right. You said
For the
for
shit.
women, for the women,
Look,
for the
you get what I'm
For the
saying?
women, for the women,
For the women.
For the women. All right.
I mean, it's Pride Month.
Hey, stop.
Right?
He's about to make up a new slur. Hold on.
I'm going to refrain.
Yeah. Nah, but my point is, like, when I see Latrell James, like, it makes me want to go harder too.
Yeah.
It makes me like, all right, you're 30 what, Latrell? No. No. By the time I'm 33, we got to have 5 yachts. I got 8 years. I'm going to get 5 yachts. We need 10 million yachts. I'm looking at 211. We need 5 million sound labs.
Oh, gosh.
We need 5 million garages. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like,
I need
yo,
more
like,
managers.
yeah, 5, yeah, like 5 million Nicoles.
Please.
And Nicole at the top G, like, nah, but that's, and I feel like, okay, like everything he did, if I'm the younger version of him, I need to do it times 10. All the money he showed me, all the things he's been able to accomplish, producers he's been able to work, people he's been able to work with, I need to do that times 10. And I need to take these young niggas and make them do me times 100.
Pause.
You feel me? No Diddy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Type shit.
No Drake.
You just made it sound crazy, bro.
I get it.
I need to make them
talk.
pipe up times 100. Like,
Wow.
That what nigga?
Yeah.
I hear like
You gotta chill. Pipe up is crazy.
it's an Atlanta. I guess that's an Atlanta thing. Pipe up, like blow up, nigga.
Yeah.
Blow up is still crazy.
We know.
Succeed, nigga. I need them to see success. Time on heads.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a kid at heart, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Child.
Nah, I love
I'm a
it.
fucking child.
Nah, but yeah, that's when I and every time he says shit like that, it's just stop saying that, bro. It's
You know
just-
what it is, man? It's just because he's proud of you, man.
Yeah.
And we proud of you.
Yeah.
And we all in your corner, my nigga. That's
Yeah.
all it comes down to, bro.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
appreciate
I mean?
that.
When we see you doing your thing,
Yeah.
that means we doing our thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you a product of our success as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what it boils down to, man.
I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you, bro. So
Can I make one more note on the Latrell thing?
let's go.
So for the music nerds. So here's why I am baby Latrell though, right? So Latrell average, he takes like neo soul like Robert Glasper chords, he stretches them out, or he arpeggiates them, right? Latrell, I'm giving you a sauce away. And then he puts like a dirty, like kind of like lo-fi filter on the keys. And then he got like maybe like 3 different drum patterns. He got this boo-chat, 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 boo-chat. And then he rides on it like that. Right?
I love this shit.
No, but then when you listen to him, it's like if you're a young nigga, you're like, yo, this shit bops.
Yeah.
But then the older you get, you're like, yo, he's actually like, what? You was teaching me shit the whole time. You don't realize that because he has you hypnotized with his beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then he has the dark, like kind of like evil character shit where he has like the pump, 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 like the pump, 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 pump. Like I took that from Latrell. Pump, 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 pump. Like that's what he be doing, like with the bass drum, 808 bass type shit. I'm sorry. I nerd out about shit like that. So I emulated, I took what he did. Probably I had this song called Corner Store Story. It was my first one where I took what he did. I took a sample, right? And then I did the drum pattern. And then I did a real bass line on it. And then I was just like, oh, this is what I want to make for the rest of my career. And then I became Baby Latrell.
Come on, man.
But I still got my own other shit. But like my like rap shit that I love the most is my Clark emulating Latrell shit. You feel me? And if I have the cosign from Latrell, that means I could do this shit unabashedly. I could just keep. Yeah, I am Baby Latrell. That's why he's on my song.
Shit.
That's why he's on my song. That's why I did the show.
I love it.
Feel me? So, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to get that.
No, that was great. I love that. This is gonna be a great clip.
Yeah, words.
Yeah. It made sense though. Like
Yeah,
if
it
you
did.
listen to the
I get
music.
it. I
Yeah.
get exactly what you mean.
Gentle.
Latrell
here.
be
He looked
making
like
like
he understood.
Latrell be making mini Negro spirituals.
But
Like-
that he makes literally like generational music. Like you know what I mean? And like he makes like theme music type
Yeah.
shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like I know exactly what you mean.
Y'all understand he got Jedi in his blood, right? No, like I'm not lying. You know who he's related to?
Who? Obi-Wan?
No. Nah, y'all don't know who Latrell's related to?
Who?
Like Tori.
I don't know if I could even get this off.
Who?
Luther Vandross.
Did he say that? Nah, he didn't say
He didn't say that.
that. Nah, he didn't say that.
That
He
stays here,
just
but
said
y'all
his immediate family.
It stays here? No, it's on CW.
Stays
Sorry,
right there.
Latrell, I'm sorry. But no, the nigga's music royalty.
Oh wow.
He has music royalty in him. That's why his whole family, his mom, everybody.
Yeah.
He didn't mention that.
I know that part. I
He
know.
don't be. That's only that nigga's really Spider-Man, bro. Niggas don't understand, bro. The nigga's really Spider-Man. Like that's why his whole family, they're all tapped. They all can do music at a ridiculously. I'm sorry, I'm losing words, but it's just crazy. These niggas is crazy.
I get
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Sorry.
I like that fun fact. Thank you.
Yeah, fun
That was a
fact.
good
That was
fact,
good.
man. If you ain't heard it before, you heard it for the first time on CWTFB radio, man.
Yeah, because we heard it first time too.
Yeah, nah, that was news to me.
And everything makes sense at that point.
But bro, Clark D, you him, man, for real, man.
I'm happy to be here.
CWTFB radio episode
Clark.
229. We had the great Clark D in the building.
Yeah.
That's my boy for real. You know what I mean?
Sound Lab graduate.
Sound
Type
Lab.
shit down.
alumni.
Sound Lab alumni. I'm a C-Dub alumni too.
On that dog, there you are. You know that. I'm Charlie Machine Man alongside Nick the Grease Fury. You know what I'm saying? Grease.
Don't call me. If you see me in public, don't say that shit. Shut the fuck up.
Why they call you Grease?
We're not doing that.
Why they call you Grease?
We're not doing that.
Why they call you Grease?
I'ma tell you
Close
off
out the
camera.
show. Close out the show. There's
Why they
no
call you
reason.
Grease, man?
They're just ridiculous. There's no
Oh,
reason.
you
Close out
flip
the show.
burgers, French fries?
Finish
You know
closing
why.
out the show.
You know why. That was my wrestler voice, by the way.
CWTFB, thanks for coming.
CWTFB. Episode 229. We in the Garage Media Center. Make some noise for the Sound Lab. And we love y'all. We out here. Let's go, baby.
I hate you. Shut up, Boogie.
Grease.
Stop.
Damn, I've been sitting for a little minute.
I guess.
That was
Anyways.
that was a great interview.